Masquesi. I'm at Turntable right now. I'm chiming in. I'm chiming in to. I've seen a few people that's in the country came through, and I wanted to be up here because people are like, "Hey, you should be on YouTube more." So I'm up here and I'm at Turntable. I'm at Turntable, the Gambia, West Africa, and it's a beautiful night here. The weather is beautiful. I was sitting today, man. I was watching a video today, the Rise family, brother Kevin, and he was showing a video, man. And the brother, he brings some real situations to the table as far as what's going on in our community. This particular situation, it was a dispute between a guy and a girl that he was dating. It was a former NFL player. His name is Travis something, and okay, and he got in this dispute with his girlfriend. So the girlfriend ended up calling the brother with 4 friends, and one of them ended up getting killed. However, we know that's an everyday thing. You can stop there, bro. Stop. Stop. You can stop right there. Leave the car right there. Park it. We know in America that's an everyday thing. If you're there and you're listening to this, is the router charging? That router right there? You know, connection and everything is up here is real difficult. But in any case, travel. You have to travel. You have to come to Africa before you go anywhere. And I can't, hold on a second. I see this guy. He's trying to back up and trying to get out. I don't know if he can maneuver. I might have to. This guy trying to get out. You might want to pull up a little bit. Pull up the car a little bit. Come to Africa. Let me show y'all around while I'm sitting here talking instead of seeing me. This is the new highway they're building right here. However, before you go to Puerto Rico, before you go to Disneyland, before you go to, Hawaii, before you go to all of those places that comes to our mind because of the years and years of watching TV and things like that, Mexico. You have to come to Africa. You have to come. I came 8 years ago after I've traveled all over. I traveled all over first. It was I could say the last place that I had on my, list of places to go. Africa was the last place. Up until about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was really saying, hey, listen, I need to go back to where it's family. I must say, I'm envious when I see other cultures operating together. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, how easy it could be for us if we operated like the Jews. How easy would it be for us if we operated like, the Mexicans or the Jamaicans or African brothers and sisters that come to the States? They're able to get ahead in that system over us because they do one thing, and that's they work together. They pool their resources. Your mortgage, your rent, your car note, your car insurance, gas in your car, food, these are the biggest expenses. Those are things that's eaten away from our ability to invest, our ability to enjoy quality of life, our ability to even take a trip. So our resources are immediately, we got more bills coming in at the end of the week than we have money that's coming in, than we have a paycheck. There's always more bills at the end of the week than you have in your check. And that's a reality, and it's been a reality for generations. What makes it even more sinister, I'm here in the Gambia, West Africa. I'm at Turntable. How much longer?
There's 3 minutes.
Give me the route. I'm gonna take a walk around. I've been here for so long. I could have been doing things like this, but you know, I'm not. I'm not the type of person that really spend time on social media and things like that because I'm working. And anytime that I get an opportunity to pull myself away from work and the computer, I like to have some time for myself and some time for my family. You know, however, you guys are my family. I was just here about 2 days ago, and the sister from the U.S. sister, if you watching, I'm here at Turntable a couple days ago. She was like, hey Quincy, I'm from the U.S. I'm Gambian, but I live in the U.S. And I saw her right here yesterday. Well, it was a few days ago. Time is going so fast, man. Time is going fast. There's a number of things, man. There's a number of things that must take place, and it's so much. It's so much that a person has to digest and consume in this world. I mean, just struggling to live every day, just struggling to pay your bills. This, it's just overwhelming for people, and most people will be inside of that trap. Most people. You could have stayed with the car. The door's locked on the car. The key. Okay. I'm right here at Star. No, I'm not going any further than this. I'm staying right here. I'm right here at the petrol station. This is a Turntable, the Gambia, West Africa. I traveled to about 4 countries. What propelled me to get up here today is I was speaking about a situation where there was it was kind of like a domestic dispute. And if you look at Kevin Page, you'll see it up there, the former NFL star. He got into a dispute. His on and off girlfriend. She goes to his phone. They end up fighting. The girl calls her brother, and the brother called 4 of his friends. They roll up of this man's house, with guns. And he come out, with his AR-15. You know the rest. You know the story. He shot like 35 times. 2 of them got shot, 1 got killed. But that's every day. This has been taking place since the 80s. This shooting and chaos and murder and killing, all because of the breakdown of the family. All because of the breakdown of the family. And that society, the structure of that society to support the wrongs. And, in the video, he'll talk about how, the black man has become demonized. Okay. I saw the connection go out, but the connection's going in and out. I'm here in the Gambia. You can't see me. I'm gonna let y'all get some of this background in, man, so you can see the activity, man. And we were talking about the situation where the sister, she calls her brothers over to this man's house, and the man, the guy she was dating ended up killing one of the guys. But this is stuff that we see all the time because we live in a gun culture. Everybody got guns, and it's no way to live. It's not about life, let alone the attack on the family and the breakdown of the family. It's just, it's too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too much stress in America. Here it's simple. People don't have a lot. However, they have their peace. I was just looking at Dinah Samir, and there was a brother that was up there, and he had took the Fritz or something like that. And I just scan. I really don't be on YouTube like that. However, I do scan and look, from time to time. But the brother was saying that Africa is superior to the United States. Let me let y'all see what I'm seeing. I'm going to come over here. Africa is superior to the United States. And I would say that Africa is superior to the United States. And the reason he said is because they have family. I mean, that's what it boils down to, that they still have family. And I'm going to tell you about an incident that happened with me when I first came over. Let me see if I get a better angle. When I first came over, I was in Senegal. And while I was there, I stayed with a family. And one day I was sitting down with the daughter and the mother. And the mother started talking to me. She was like, hey, Quincy, I have a wife for you. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, okay. I was like, she said, hey, but you're not gonna like this wife. You're not gonna like her. right? And I'm like, okay, why would she say something like that? And but when they were speaking to me, they had this sense of pride that was like, a superiority, because they were telling me how they arrange things and do things culturally. Okay? How they do things culturally. It's a whole process, it's a whole system. When you get married, you have to go through a process. But anyway, they were telling me, hey, this was years ago. I have this wife for you and things like that. But when they spoke to me, I've already had a foundation and I understood why they were saying that. But I'm saying that to say that the idea is it's a process. It's a process when you get married here, 80% of the time. Because you do have a segment of society that get down. You know what I mean? However, it's not the majority of society. Come to Africa. The drama, the killing, the fighting. The sad thing is the pain that, sisters put inside their mind. It's all mental. It's all mental. When you got a guy and you're dealing with a guy and then he's so-called cheat. You got to watch the language too. That's how you control by language. He's so-called cheat on you. And then it's such a bruise and takes such a major impact to you that it ruins your whole life. Ruins your whole life. And, I have daughters. I have 7 daughters. I have 3 sisters. I came up in the house with 3 sisters. You know what I mean? I am you, brother. I am you, sister. However, we haven't been acting like brothers and sisters. And that's what brought me here to Gambia. This is just one country that I've been, that I've been living in. But I've been to 4 African nations already. I don't have to worry about getting shot. I got shot in Atlanta. You guys look at my videos. If you want it, I'll show you the gas station that I got shot at. I moved to Atlanta. I changed my life. I was there a number of years doing well before I was carjacked by some 15-year-old kids with automatic weapons. They made us get out the car, took the car. They allowed me, thank God the guy didn't shoot me, kill me. Let me get far enough, but not that far to where he started shooting at me and he shot me. And when I got to the hospital, the lady in the hospital, and this is sad, Grady Memorial Hospital, the lady said, "You're lucky. A lot of people don't come out of here." She see it all the time. The lady, the nurse there, she was like, at first, it used to really affect her seeing these people come through in these bodies. But she was like, now it was nothing for her. It's like, But I bet you all those bodies that, most of them was coming through gunshot victims. It was understood. It wasn't just people coming there dying of old age and things like that. Accidents happen. But people getting shot coming through there dying. And at one time, she felt so much pain for this loss of life that she was seeing. These every single life that she was coming there seeing that was somebody's son,
It's there.
somebody's daughter, somebody's husband, somebody. It's in the car, right? Okay, I got you.
Somebody want to take me back.
Okay, all right, cool. You leaving? All right, good. Somebody, family member dead there. Okay, all right. You can call and take care of that cash power situation.
Okay, all right.
Just go ahead and call. See what you need to do. Here, you need support. You need help here. You can't be here trying to do things by yourself. You under that mentality of coming over here, man. You got to be patient. You got to be humble coming to Africa. Like I said, nengadef, nakala bro, mangini. When you come to Africa or anywhere, this is our problem. We don't have respect. You understand? That's why I say it's a force field over here. If you're not humble, you're not going to like it here. Everything you're going to see is going to be a problem. These people running around here humble. This is how we supposed to be. When I came over for the first time in 2015 by myself on an airplane, I met somebody over here, but I was tired of dealing with people with the nonsense. I bring, when I come to the table, I'm bringing most of the table. You understand what I'm saying? You come in the table, you come in and you helping people time after time after time and after time, and then they want to, just screw things up for nothing most of the time, or out of emotions or some, like I said, the problem is that, it's a problem in our community when we're building, when we're working together, and you could be successful. You could be successful. We all know, we all been through it. That's not a conversation that I like to go into. I got on a plane in 2015 and came here to Senegal. When I got off of that plane, immediately I felt a weight lifted off my shoulder. I felt a huge weight lifted off my shoulder. You guys don't realize how on guard we are in that society. You guys don't know how on alert we are from the police in that society. You guys don't know how alert we are from our own people in that society. Come on now, when you go into the store and go into the gas station, like when I was in Atlanta last year, if I see a group of I'm not going in that gas station. If I see some young guys, it's young people all around here, moving around in groups. I'm gonna hop in the car, man, and do what I need to do here. Wow. Yeah, the situation is in America, like for the next generation, man, it's like it can't possibly go any further than the level that our people are on. Think about that. It can't possibly go any further than the level that we are seeing when we look out our door. I don't have to, when we look inside of our house, if you have a house, there's no houses anymore. There's no homes. There's no families. The children are left alone to raise themselves. We know it. It's just a reality. People will get offended in hearing that too. People get offended by hearing that because they talk about their very way of life, their very existence. But if you're tired of that, that's not the end all be all. It's a whole world out here, particularly Africa, where black people are and where you'll be safe. Yeah, the evil has reached the zenith in America. You better believe it. You better believe it. And if you can't have that conversation, if you're around people, you have to be careful. You got to be very careful because most people are programmed. Most people are programmed. No matter what you say, no matter what you do. There was a video that I was watching, and it was a former KGB agent in 1984. He defected to the United States, and he was talking about brainwashing techniques that's being done on individuals within the United States. And he said, no matter how much information, no matter how many facts, how much proof that you would give to this individual, they will not accept it. They will not accept that truth. People have lost the ability to even think critically for their own protection, for the protection of their communities and in their country. Hold on. It's like look at all these cars all bunched up over here. But let me, hold on. I'm gonna get in the car and drive. Let me see. Wow. You guys get to see me driving. Gambia, man, like, okay, we're about to take a little ride. I got my food. I got everything I need, man. I got everything I need. Back to Africa. Hey, what's up? Watching from ATL. Jabbar and Jabbar. The spiritually dead Ezekiel chapter. The Bible. The Bible. I had an opportunity to, be very versed in the Bible, study Holy Quran, and those are keys for me. We're gonna ride. It's gonna be a little bit dark, but I want y'all to ride with me. I'm gonna talk with y'all. Thanks for my little bit of subscribers that I have. I hit 3,000, and like I said, it's not something that I've been focusing on, but I'm gonna make it happen because I have people that really appreciate to hear, a realistic view of things, a realistic view, and a balanced view, a balance. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at this moon out here. I don't know if y'all can see that moon. Could you guys see the moon tonight? But look at the beautiful people walking down the street in the Mark meets Africa. He was saying about 10 different things that he liked about Africa, but he talked about the colors. And colors are very important. Colors are very important. Any case, we already know that a lot of people want to go to America. A lot of people are saying, hey, and they should go to America. Yes, there's still opportunity there. There's still opportunity, but we have to prepare. We have to prepare. It's better to have and not need than it is to need and not have. We need to have our own land. In case something happened, then you can go to your own land, and then you have everything you need. The new highway is being constructed over here, and it's just a beautiful thing, man. Let me put this up and let y'all see a little bit. Could y'all hear me when it's out the window? Because I can hold it out like Google Maps. I can just hold this out there and let y'all just see everything while I just talk. This AfriMed right here. AfriMed's giving discounts to individuals, 10% discount, but you have to have an account with them. Those are, some of the things that are set up here. You trying to raise some Hallis to get here? Yeah, send me an email, We can do anything working together. It's not about money. People allow money to be a limitation for them in many things, but this planet is magical. You can manifest money. Growing up in a single parent home in the 80s, it was a war zone. It was a war zone. Every day, dropped out of the school in 7th grade. So, me being here, when people see me, I'm not somebody that came from a background where, this is a normal thing. This is like the last thing that someone with my type of background will be doing and experiencing. However, the door's open. But is closed is our mind. It's just beautiful, man. Man, there's a lot of things going on in America. I mean, shootings, mass shootings are common. All right? Mass shootings are common in the U.S. and people are just callous to it. We have to go, man. We have to go. If you want to come to Africa, get with someone that's doing tours. I came by myself. If you want information on how, you can move and do that by yourself, all you have to do is meet some people. Take the effort to meet some people. Go online. Connect with some of the brothers and sisters, that you see, in the different places or where you want to go. Get informed. Do research. Most importantly, once you get to those countries, have an open mind. Right now, I'm doing some study on information literacy. I'm done for the night, man. I'm finished for the night. But in any case, I'm not going to tell you which way and where and which direction, because you have a lot of people, amongst diaspora. You really have to move wisely, because our people, like I said, even though people are coming over here, they still bringing the same, from the U.S. I have to throw the U.K. in there. Have to throw the U.K. If you know my situation, that's where most of my problem came from. Black people globally. Black people, or people period, the 99%, they're dealing with a poverty mindset, and with that poverty mindset comes division and materialism, everything they can't afford. This is what their ideas surround, and what they attempt to strive for. America is a place of debt. It's a big continent of liability. All right, we already know America's in trillions of dollars of debt. If you do your research, America went in debt to make the house look nice. Department of Recreation. Just take a look and see how much money they was spent so that there could be parks, and so that there can be garbage cans up in down the streets to make America nice, which is needed. But in any case, it has debt, just like all the citizens. It's a system that's built around debt. But in any case, we must change. We must, like I said, we're being exterminated, and I don't like to go into it, because it's an atrocity that's taking place. And I see people getting on a new highway, but they might pull you over at one section. It's very dark. The road is bumpy. It's dusty. However, I made a post today because Evan in Kenya, he posted, and the sister, she was just talking about the road being bumpy, and there being potholes in the road, and because she's preparing you on what to expect here. However, they're building highways, and it's not everywhere. If you live in a city area, you in Senegal, you're not going to experience that. Or if you're in any of the city centers, you're not going to experience that. However, she talked about the horn. Instead of signal lighting, right, you're going left, and people lean on the horn a lot. Beep, beep, they're beep. Yeah, that's the first time I beeped the horn. The people I've trained about maybe 4 or 5 people how to drive, and I tell them, listen, don't hit the horn. Just stay a safe distance from everybody and calculate everything, and then move through the traffic like fluid. You know what I mean? You don't have to interact and pull up on every car and try to correct other people driving. And it's a beautiful night here. It's a beautiful night. I don't know if you guys can see the moon, but it's a full moon tonight here in the Gambia. I know you guys can enjoy it like I can, but just know that it's a beautiful night. I'm here by the ocean, in the Gambia, West Africa. I'm not, it's a coastal country. And I'm having a great experience. I was telling somebody, I'm having a great experience, and there are challenges, even outside of our community, because I've had challenges within our community. I came over, and my mission was to lay a foundation to help other people come over and make the transition. And I did that for a long time, and I did it at a high level because I have my own business situation in the U.S. That's how I'm able to stay here and maintain. Not that I'm making money from here. My money comes from somewhere else. It always have. If you're coming here looking for a job or looking to make money here, most people end up going right back. Man, these guys got a huge rocks in the road. Hold on a second. You have to be, you have to have support. Anything you're doing, anywhere you're going, even in America, My people that's in America, I speak with you guys, and We all experience the same thing. Every household experiences. Don't let it fool you. Everybody out there, they carry a facade, but everybody's experiencing the same thing. You know. It's really a commitment to be on this YouTube, though. It's really a commitment to be up here and, you know, creating content with people that'll be out there. You know, they do it for a job. Most people that are doing it, you know, it's really a job for them. Okay, you find very few people in anything, very few people that's really doing it because, you know, they want to help the next man. All right. And then what's crazy is the very few people that's doing it because they want to help the next man, before long, once they get a little bit of taste of the money and the power, then they end up selling the next man out. But it's all about systems. It's all about systems. You know, the idea was that, you know, we could come here. I know, at least I was thinking that we're all going to be together. We're all going to work together. Everybody that was coming over here was going to be, you know, in the mindset of where we have to do everything in our power to fight against our division, or our conditioning, our Willie mindset, our Willie Lynch mindset. You know, I couldn't even, you know, the last thing I would have thought, I know it's dark here, but it's good that it's dark. You know, I was actually gonna go on and when I was do videos and not actually have my face up there and be on the video. I know it's, you know, against what YouTube is about, but sometimes, you know, like I said, I be so busy and I be doing so many things, you know, that, you know, I don't want people in my business knowing what I'm doing, because there's a lot of haters. They trying to see everything you're doing. You know, that's why I don't show anything that I'm doing land. But I am going to show you my second land that I purchased here, that I'm building on. The second one. You know, I could have been doing what other people were doing a long time ago if that was my focus. But, you know, that's not important. Anybody can come and build a house. What we going to do to save our people? I'll wait, like R. Kathy said in that video. She's talking about the Punani challenge. That's the type of stupid stuff that we got going on. That's my girl, R. Kathy. If you don't know who she is, you better look her up. That's one of the strongest leaders that we have. Now, we all got issues. You know, we all got problems. We're all facing problems, but I'll tell you what, you can't find a lot of leaders. You can't find a lot of leaders. And our people that have problems, we need to support them. We need to support our people that have problems. If somebody have something wrong over here, like, you guys don't understand the responsibility that you have when you're managing a movement. And I see people hopping on this highway right here. Maybe they're just gonna, we can get a little bit up the road. I'm about to hit it. The responsibility. You know, when we were bringing people over and we was managing that whole process and things like that, picking people up from the airport, housing people, you know, at my personal house, at least 20 people at my compound that I you know, that these YouTubers brought the cops to. And you have YouTubers out here brought the police to my house to, you know, be hating, not because they're trying to help, because you expose them, and you know they want to join teams and bring, you know, it's just a lot of nonsense. There's a lot of stuff going on in the court system here. And if you're not in Gambia, we don't need nobody. We don't need anybody else adding on to that. This YouTube, man, it's a mess, but you got to understand what it does. It make you wiser. So we have to build. We have to. and I don't want to say corporation, I can say social corporate existences. Our building is producing 3 or 4 products. We have business center, we have housing. We have to address all the issues. Go back and look at my videos, everything I'm telling you, and we've been doing it. So many families, just because you don't see it, that don't mean it happened. But best believe you can't stop that. Could we be greater? Yes, we could be greater to have the same purpose. But that's not going to happen. In fact, the people that should have the purpose and that should be at the front of it, they're going to try to mislead you because they want to get donations from you. They want you to support, some silly type of, raffle or something stupid that they got going on, so you can donate and support to them. They don't want to see the community come together. I'm about to get some gas right quick. Anybody that don't know about money, this is 200 Dalasi right here, right? I should have been doing videos on how to count the money here. I'll give y'all some light too. This is 200 Dalasi. So 50 Dalasi is $1. Okay? So this is essentially $4. It's not $200. So if you see a person with a whole bunch of Dalasi like this, that's not much. This is a couple $100. It ain't $5,000. Okay. This $200, this 400 Dalasi is going inside this tank. All right, and that's about $8. This ain't my car, so I tell my wife, you gotta pay for your own gas. You gotta take care of your own car. Wow. But I end up paying for it anyway. Huh? Wow. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I see my Gambian people there. Enjoy your content. America, man, it's a lot of stuff going on there. If you're there and you're looking for something different, a lot of people aren't. And you can't try to convince anybody. Sometimes you got to do what you need to do by yourself. All right? Trust me, when I got on a plane, I came over here by myself. I was excited. But I've probably traveled hundreds and hundreds of times before that. I traveled all over the U.S. So I was being prepared. I was being prepared to be able to, get on a plane and travel. My children, my whole family in the States got passport. I have 6 children there. Most of them been on planes and been traveling since at an early age. Okay. Let's see. All right. We good. We trying to navigate at night. They have these 2, like maybe about 2 or 3 big drainage holes that's not covered, and I saw at least one car get stuck inside that drainage. If you're not paying attention, you know where you're going, and you drive, you can drive right over that hole. They try to cover it with something, but that's why they're making the road. That's why they're making the roads. Get a plane, do some research, see how you can make it a better place for your next generation, or the generation after that, at least in our community, because we've been exterminating each other. And it all starts with the family, man. Apparently there's no good brothers in America. Apparently there's no good sisters in America. That's the common mindset. You got people getting in relationships like they're married and producing children at an early age. They reverse after it. I mean, I'm lost. I'm lost. I mean, I know positive. I know a man and a woman, right? That's how it started out. But now it's all types. Everything just went to a whole another level. And you know what? You know, if you don't like it, then you can. Okay, you guys are back. I was going slow. People were riding around me, so you know, the connection go in. I was gonna do like maybe a 20-minute live, but you know, I just wanted to get up here and share this, Jules. If this is your first time on the channel, you know, like and subscribe if you like the content. That will encourage me to do more. But in any case, anybody that want to build, you got my contact information. Peace. I'm still here. I'm gonna pull over so I can end it. How much do you fill the tank? Just to chill. $10.